6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. The ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, traffic late. My boss tripping cause I'm running late. It ain't no excuse when I'm about to be 22 without a whip. I can swoop. Feel like I'm finishing my own dome and prone to escape. Zoning out, working out of work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just me ain't calling, but it's hard because the cousin's fucking rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't fucking touching nothing with a mic. 5 o'clock and off work, ready to go home and write. I ain't got a bucket, catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Fuck it, kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up. Beat up in my headphones, blasting, blazing weed up and started live. My own flashing, feels like motherfuckers struggle, we dancing in the rain. I'm not trying to get insane. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. With your ass. Don't nobody wanna liberate in the rain. With your ass. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, looking instrumentals and snags. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, still want my record to break. Asking me how I think my projects progressing and shit. I said cool. The truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this repression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best thing we did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure for shit. And if you ask me, stress is a bitch. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm pissed cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes no start to dread when I see a microphone and shit ain't supposed to be like that. So I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. Right before we answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me with my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. Miss Susie made a way when I was hopeless. She told me to remember the rain and diminish the pain. She told me not to ask me cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. With your ass. With your ass. Don't nobody wanna liberate in the pain. With your ass. With your ass. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. With your ass. With your ass. Don't nobody wanna liberate in the pain. With your ass. With your ass. Don't nobody wanna liberate in the pain. With your ass. With your ass. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody wanna. That's so slow. Don't nobody wanna. Nobody. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. With your ass. With your ass. Don't nobody wanna liberate in the pain. With your ass. With your ass.
Doesn't make sense for you to compete against. Calm down, listen to a brother who knows. But to calm down, listen to a brother who knows. But to calm down, listen to a brother who knows. But it doesn't make sense for you to compete against. Calm down, listen to.
Brothers and sisters, I don't know what this world is coming to.
What's good, bench warmers? It's your man B coming at you live and direct as I do every 168 hours. Actually, 165 hours. It's about a 3-hour show, so it's 165 hours. I'm doing it every week. It's the End of Bench podcast, and I got a whole lot on my plate this week. I've been disappointed. I have disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. I hope you guys enjoy the show because I'm going to do a whole lot of ranting today. That's why you have the title, Tell Another Lie, I Know Sports. You have the sports world attacking a lot of different things, and they're really attacking our intelligence in regards to what's going on and how we see things and how we we continue to fall for the banana and tailpipe. Therefore, if we're going to continue to fall for the banana and tailpipe, we're going to continue to get what we deserve. And that is fed a bunch of foolishness. I mean, I'm looking at the Michigan game. I got the Dak Prescott situation. I got the Dez Bryant situation. I got the Bryce Harper situation. I got Major League Baseball, NFL, MMA. Floyd Mayweather about to ruin his reputation, if you ask me. It's just crazy. What's good, Mo? What's good, baby? It's all good. What's all good? Thanks for the support, bro. Rough Buff, what's good, baby? What's happening, man? Man, I'm going in today, y'all. It's a whole lot of foolishness. As y'all know, y'all can always reach me on the internet at hrap_B on Twitter and Instagram, hrap_B. Join the chat group on Facebook at the End of the Bench, THAENDOFDABENCH. Now, man, you know what? I'm just going to start my rant off immediately. I'm not even going to half step. I'm disappointed in the homie Chris Webber. Now, a lot of people, I've had this conversation throughout the week, and a lot of people are like, man, B, why are you mad at Chris Webber? I'm mad at Chris Webber because he showed up at the Michigan game this Saturday. For those who don't know, Chris Webber was persona non grata in regards to the University of Michigan for about 15 years. It's for his entire career, and especially the last 3 or 4 years. For people who also don't know, the reason Chris Webber isn't in the Hall of Fame is because of what happened at the University of Michigan with the Fab Five. He's fractured a personal relationship with him and Jalen Rose. They barely speak. They're barely cordial. And that's a damn shame because these dudes have been friends since before they had teen in that age. And now they're sitting around, rolling their eyes at each other, tripping. And it's because of the University of Michigan. Steve Fisher died in disgrace according to the University of Michigan. And Chris Webber he's standing there with his father, being ingratiated by people. Now I understand that the people who were in the stands, they probably wasn't even born during the period of the Fab Five, but their parents were. And I'm not the type of dude who carries a grudge to my grave, but seeing how one of the major reasons, in my belief, that Chris Webber is not in the Hall of Fame is because of what happened with the Fab Five and one of the boosters from the hood. But nobody talks about the boosters, the rich dudes who paying the dudes from the rap, everybody else who get cars and parents getting jobs and cribs and things like that, because that's coming from Nike. Steve Fisher's dead, man. Steve Fisher's out of here, man. He's no longer the coach. Buff, he's no longer the coach at San Diego State. He passed, man. That dude passed, and he died in disgrace. And it's a damn shame, man. And Chris Webber standing there with them people, skinning and grinning, but you and Jalen Rose ain't sat down and had a conversation. That's a damn shame, man. See, again, man, I saw on the Black Podcast post on Instagram something along the lines of why do we continue to be used, seeing how most white women voted for white supremacy yesterday. People still supported the Republican Party, still support anti-women issues, which just happen to align themselves with our issues. Why do we continue to be used? I'm going to apply that same line of thinking to Chris Webber. Dude, you've been held out of the Basketball Hall of Fame. You are arguably a top 5 to 7 power forward in the since the NBA has grown. I'll say you're definitely top 5 since the 70s. Now, I can't speak about Connie Hawkins and all those dudes. I can't speak about that because I didn't see that. But the guys that I seen play from 1980 up into today, Chris Webber top 5 dead or alive, man. And that's just point blank period. And it's a travesty. And no shade to Tracy, no shade to Ralph, no shade to Grant Hill. How the hell is Grant Hill, Tracy McGrady, and Ralph Sampson in the Basketball Hall of Fame? Arvydas Sabonis in the Basketball Hall of Fame, but Chris Webber isn't. Chris Webber used to put up numbers on Tim Duncan, on Kevin Garnett, on Rasheed Wallace, on Karl Malone, and on Charles Barkley, and anybody else who stood in front of him, but he's not in the Basketball Hall of Fame, but you're just happy to ingratiate yourself with part of your problem. See, this is what I really respect about Barry Bonds. This is what I really respect about Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds desperately wants to be in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. He desperately wants that. But you know what was more important to Barry Bonds? The fact that the media treated his father Bobby like shit, so he spent his entire career getting revenge for his dad. And you would never see him on TV pulling a Chris Carter, crying and shit, begging and kissing ass, so people will like him. Look, man, you got to stand for something or you're going to fall for anything. So, Chris Webber, you get the sucker ass nigga award a week award. You know what? And I don't just hand it out to one person. So it's like the Grammys. You get different categories, but that's some straight up sucker shit, man. What I'm end up doing is taking the clip from that BDP song "Prevention Against Sucker MCs," man. That's what this segment of the show gonna be called, "Prevention Against Sucker MCs," man. Chris Webber, it's a damn shame. I'm a big fan. I like what you're doing on the commentary. I watch you on NBA TV. You, Isaiah Thomas and Kevin McHale. I'm really enjoying you and Jalen Rose's success, man. You part of my history because you the Fab Five. Y'all forced hip hop down people's throat. I've got mad respect for you. But for you to be sitting on TV, just glad to be somewhere, I'm just tired of that, man. Enough of that glad to be somewhere shit, man. Make people respect you. You know what? If I'm not going to get in the Hall of Fame because I don't go to Michigan, well, damn it, I don't need to be in the Hall of Fame. Again, to get shots out to Barry Bonds. You see Barry Bonds, they don't ask, hey, what do he say when they ask him about the Hall of Fame? You know where I'm supposed to be, and that's it. Chris Carter on TV and on the angry man side of the game, damn near crying. T.O., he damn near crying. Hey, man, you know what? I've been disappointed in T.O. about a bunch of things. But when he told them, go to hell, I'll do my own Hall of Fame celebration, shouts out to fucking T.O., man, because you know what? Y'all played me on some goofy shit, and y'all shouldn't have held me out in the first place. Now, with that being said, it's hard to find my show. Damn. Okay. Thanks, Rough Buff. That's what's up, man. Thanks for the support. Either way, thanks for looking for the damn show. Big ups to my man Rough Buff for looking for my show. He couldn't find it. Thank you for even mentioning it. Much love. But anyway, man, it's just some straight up nonsense that. And you know what you can do, Rough Buff? You can subscribe if you have an iPhone. You do have an iPhone. Subscribe to it on iTunes. They go on iTunes every day. Both episodes hit iTunes every week. So if you can't find me, just subscribe to the show. And for those who listening, that's the chat room. I always interact with my chat room. It's all about empowering the listeners. If you want to listen to me, I want to read what you have to say, and even sometimes call at 773-803-9824. That's 773-803-9824. Subscribe to me on iTunes. Subscribe to me on YouTube. The End of the Bench. THAENDOFDABENCH. Check your boy out, man. Thanks for the support, everybody, and I'm supporting everybody right at you, man. Wanda, I want you to follow Mo Cheese and Rough Buff, man. Those shows, you got to get in. As you see people come in, if you don't know their names, see if they have a show. If they have a show, follow them. You will definitely be entertained. So, back to what I'm saying. Yeah, man, I'm just disappointed in Chris Webber and other athletes